So you just got your real estate license, or you've had it for a little while, but now it's time to actually do something with it and you don't know where to start. You know you want to start making sales consistently, but the last thing you want to do is use cold outreach methods, so you're here on YouTube looking for another way to do it. Well, today's your lucky day because there is a much easier way to do it, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. Real quick, my name's Chris Williams, and I've been in the real estate industry for a little over 10 years now, and I've sold over 150 homes. Recently, I launched a new offer to help agents just like you establish yourselves in the business so you can bring in at least 5 to 10K a month consistently. And then once you get there, I can show you how to scale your business to 20 to 30K a month using paid ads on social media. Now, I'm not going to get into the paid advertising side of my offer because unless you're bringing in at least 5 to 10K a month, your business is not mature enough to start running ads. But if you want to learn more about how you can use paid ads to scale your business, make sure you watch my video, The Agent Social Funnel. I left a link for you in the description below. But if you're just starting out or you're not making sales consistently yet and you want to turn that around, that's what today's video is all about. Helping you build a solid foundation so that you can bring in business on a regular basis and reach that next level. Now, when I first got into real estate, like every new agent, I didn't really know where to begin, and my broker's training wasn't really making much of an impact. So I did what most of you are thinking of doing if you haven't done it already, and I joined a team to start making sales and feel busy. I also spent countless hours memorizing scripts for cold calling and door knocking, and I even dropped thousands of dollars on paid leads from Zillow. And you know what I learned? That I absolutely hated cold calling and door knocking, that buying leads from Zillow was a waste of money, and that I was never going to make enough money as long as I was on another agent's team helping them scale their business. Now, when I figured all this out, that left me with two choices: either quit or figure out another way to build a successful business that was both enjoyable and sustainable for me. So that's exactly what I did. I implemented a very simple 3-step process called the Endless Referral Loop. This framework helped me bring in at least 10K a month, and I was able to do it by just leveraging my network and social media. And not only did this strategy play a huge part in my success over the last 10 years, it helped my client Gabriel pick up his first listing only 2 weeks after getting his real estate license for $700,000 and having literally zero experience in the industry. Now, full disclosure, I didn't come up with this strategy out of thin air. It's been around for a long time, and there's been thousands of agents, if not millions of agents, who've been successful with it. All I did was tweak it a little bit and made it my own so that I could squeeze even more business out of it, and I'm here to tell you about it today because it helped me make a load of money. So, what is this endless referral loop and how does it work? Let's get into it. Step 1 is to reach out to your family, friends, and clients at least once per month and ask for business. Way too many agents get hung up here because it makes them feel uncomfortable, so they avoid it altogether. The bottom line is it's a huge part of your job to ask for business, so you need to get over it and just do it. It can definitely feel awkward at first, but the more you do it, trust me, it'll get a lot easier, and once you start making sales, you're really not going to care anymore. Now, if you're not sure what to say, all you ever have to say is this: "Hey, what's up, brother? It's that time of the month again. I'm just calling to check in to see if you, your family, or your friends are interested in buying or selling real estate at this time. And if you're not, do you know anyone who is?" If they say yes, great. If they say no, no big deal. I used to feel like I was being way too salesy and pushy, and I really hated the idea of bothering my family and friends and trying to sell them something. But then I realized that I was building up all this negativity in my head because when I called these people, they were happy to help me because they already knew and trusted me. So at the end of the day, if you're feeling uncomfortable, just keep in mind that you're providing a valuable service and you're trying to help the people that you know and love, so don't second guess yourself. Now, step 2 is to create valuable content on social media for your network every single day. And I don't mean just posting new listings, closing photos, market updates from your broker, or the latest meme from Actually Agents. If you really want your network to take you seriously, then you need to provide them with real value. And the best way to do that is through video content on social media every single day. Let's be real. It's 2024. There's 4 billion eyes on social media every day. And if you're in sales and you're not using this to your advantage, you're not going to get anywhere. Building brand authority on social media not only helps you bring in business passively, it makes a huge difference when you call your network and ask for business. So I'm sure you're scratching your head right now and you're like, well, what kind of content am I supposed to create? You obviously want to break down what's going on in your local market and the key steps in the transaction process, but you want to spend most of your time creating content where you go into detail on how you get your clients the best results possible. By doing this, you're educating your clients face to face, you're answering their questions before they can even ask them, and you're giving them examples of how exactly you can help them. Now, for step 3, after you're finished working your butt off to get your clients the best deal possible, all you have to do is ask them if they're willing to introduce you to their network so you can be there for their family and friends in the same way when the time comes. So now you're not just asking for a referral, you're asking to be introduced to a whole new network of people that you can add to your client list. For me, this was an easy ask every time because my clients were so pleased with their experience working with me that they were happy to go out of their way and help me in any way that they could. You see, real estate is not just about transactions and making money. It's about relationships. And the minute I shifted my focus from cheesy sales scripts to building authentic connections, everything changed for me. And the best part of this system is that it works as compounding interest. Happy clients don't just stop at one deal. They become your biggest advocates and referral-making machines so long as you keep in touch with them. So basically, the more you put into this system, the more your business scales up over time. It's like creating a business that just keeps giving back and growing on its own. The endless referral loop is a simple process and it works. So if you're just getting into the business, this is the perfect strategy to help you make sales consistently. But hold on, before you turn off this video and go calling everyone under the sun, keep in mind that you need to have your head wrapped around the business and master your craft, because if you don't know what you're doing, people can sniff that out a mile away and they'll never work with you. If you really want to make it in this business, then you have to transform yourself into the person that does all the little things every day that add up to being a top producing agent. This is where so many realtors drop the ball and why they fail. Not to mention why we don't exactly have the best reputation with the public. Most people are just lazy by nature and they're not willing to invest their time and resources into real training and their own professional development. So that leaves us with the question of, if you're not going to join a team, then how are you going to learn the business and start making sales? Well, your sponsoring broker is supposed to be the one handling that, but unfortunately, most brokers don't provide sufficient training, and if they do, you're only doing it for about an hour or 2 a week. So in about 10 to 12 months, you might get somewhere, but I wouldn't count on it. And if you've been at this a little while, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if joining a team isn't worth it and you can't count on your broker, what now? So in my personal opinion, the best way to get started in the business is to work with a coach, because you can learn from someone who's done what you're trying to do successfully, but without a conflict of interest in terms of competition and agenda. Now, there are fees to consider, but keep in mind that it's for a limited amount of time and your coach isn't going to go digging into your pockets every time you make a sale. So if you're on a team or you're thinking of joining a team, then I want you to ask yourself this question. Did you get into real estate to make friends and join teams, or to make money? If you want to make friends with your clients. And if you want to join teams, go play late night basketball or hockey or something. Unfortunately, the real estate industry can be really tough on new agents because there just isn't enough support and clarity on what actually works to be successful. But if you're watching this video, then you can skip all that trial and error and start making real money just like I did, but way faster. All you have to do is like and subscribe and click the link in the description to book a one-on-one call with me so we can take your business to the next level. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.